Remarks from Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman have added fuel to the speculations on bank privatization. She said that even after 50 years of bank nationalization, the desired results were not achieved. So, what exactly did she say, and what does it mean for India's banking sector? Let's dive deep. Speaking at an interaction with students, the finance minister addressed one of the biggest debates in India's financial space. Will privatization of banks weaken financial inclusion? And her answer was a clear no. According to Sitaraman, the fear is misplaced. She explained that even 5 decades after nationalization, India hasn't reached the level of financial inclusion it aspired to. Sure, public sector banks did play a critical role. They expanded branches to rural areas and pushed priority sector lending and carried out government welfare schemes. But she pointed out a key issue. In her words, in the name of financial inclusion, keeping banks under government control and not allowing them to professionalize meant that government had to infuse capital every now and then. Basically, constant government ownership made it difficult for banks to function independently and efficiently. As a result, taxpayers' money had to be used repeatedly to recapitalize public sector banks. The finance minister argued that professional and board driven banks, even if they are private, can serve both national and banking interests more effectively. She said, and I quote, the perception that privatization or professionalization of banks will dilute financial inclusion is incorrect. This means, according to her, India can continue achieving inclusion goals without keeping banks under strict government control. Even though she didn't name any specific bank, the government is currently in the process of strategic sale of IDBI Bank, where both Centre and LIC hold majority stocks. This move is seen as a key test case for how the government balances reform and inclusion. So, what's the big picture? The finance minister is signaling that India's next phase of banking reform will not be about ownership but about efficiency, professionalism, and innovation. Privatization, she says, doesn't mean exclusion. It might just mean smarter inclusion. What's your take on this? Do you think privatized banks can truly balance profit with public interest? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on India's economy, banking, and policy changes.